The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. Let's start at the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
This coaching staff is doing a nice job here, Chris. They recognize that the defense is not getting upfield, so they can seal the edge and get the touch pass on the outside, and they're able to get the line to gain and create a 1st down.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 1st downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Takes the handoff again. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. I'll tell you what, they are popping some pads right now.
To the air, it's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The receiver makes the catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He'll throw it now. Hunt over the middle. It's Riley. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Now here he goes. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. He's got the 1st down and more. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the 1st quarter. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. This running back continues to impress. And forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year. And, Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
BAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, he's got open space. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch in space. They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31. And the Aggies look to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Look out, he's breaking free. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. and he will be stuffed for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Short connection to the tight end here. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. To throw, it's Reed. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
But tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. Oh, it's a double pass. Running out of time in the pocket. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. There'll be a rule down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And he's hit just before the throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Back to pass. It's Reed. The tight end has got it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They're There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Open field ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jenkins. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great pop.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. To throw, it's Reed.
Wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity, got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football.
It's caught. He's got room. Touchdown. Bama. This offense is still clicking.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And he makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try gets them within a field goal now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Oh, and he throws it back. Pressure is coming. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. To the air. It's Reed. That's knocked away. The defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40, 1st and 10. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you'd feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
We'll hand it off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Oh, he throws it back. He's running out of time here. To the 25. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
On the move now. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, I knew that he was fast, but, man, when you see this guy in person, he is lightning fast. And this defense, they know that they're trying to spy the quarterback, but my question is, what spy is going to be able to track this guy down? His speed is just such an advantage.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Breaking free on the right. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
They have to keep this quarterback in the pocket. You can see the electric ability he has once he's able to break contain and get in the open field. He is electric. The speed, the athleticism, it is all there. So this rush has got to do a better job of keeping him inside of the pocket. Force him to throw it from the spot versus allowing him to get outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the receiver's got it. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Contact as he threw it. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across.
Intercepted in the end zone. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The wideout's now clustered. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Russell. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, tied. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Grinding away on the ground. Breaking into the clear. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That gains enough for a first down, and that's the last play before the 2-minute timeout. And the Tide will now spend their first timeout here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. An inside give now from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Alabama will spend its second timeout here. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up. And the Tide will now use their third and final timeout. Strategy session before this third down play. Scanning the field. It's Reed. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
I like the pickup, and I love stopping the clock, but they've got to get down the field in a hurry. They need this field goal desperately.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Looking for the wideout, and he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after the interception, but a flag on the field, and this is going to be defensive pass interference to wipe away the turnover. We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just one last drive. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Dropping back. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's bringing it back. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. Well, the celebration gets started for one side. Think about the team that lost this game. It came so close to the ultimate dream, a national